Hey, what's up guys? Axel here. Hey, welcome to A-Tech Reviews. Today's video is going to be about the Moondrop Block TWS. It's a flathead. This is going to be a quick review. Anyway, and I will compare it to the Space Travel. We will see together if this is an upgrade, a side grade, or a downgrade to, the Moondrop Space Travel. So quickly, what comes in the box? It comes with this. A charging case and the earbuds themselves, and this Type-C to Type-A cable, a warranty card, a quality control card, a manual, and that's probably it. So this is the case. It's kind of similar but smaller to the Space Travel, and it doesn't have a top cover, so you can buy, I think, an aftermarket case for the Space Travel. I'm not sure if you can do the same for the Block. So you have to be careful because sometimes you can do that and it kind of drops. So that's basically it. How to use the mount, you just do something like this, and that's it. It attaches by a magnetic system, and this is what the earbuds look like. This is how they look. This is the left side, and it's like a big area right here. It's a flathead, and it's kind of like on the back of it, so when you wear it in your ear, you have to like position this. It kind of affects the sound that you hear, so you have to keep that in mind. And yeah, it has a low latency mode, and that's probably it, guys. Low latency mode. I opened the app. There is nothing to connect. There's no like EQ. There's no active noise cancellation or transparency mode or things that we find in the Space Travel. So let's talk about the sound, and I will be like just straight bass. It has good amount of bass. Not the cleanest bass. Mostly focused on the mid bass. Not a lot of detail, not a lot of impact. It's just, there is bass. It is noticeable. Like when you wear it, I know it's a flathead, but you notice the bass. And it has a strong response. Again, not the cleanest. And when we move on to the lower mid-range, I kind of feel like there's some slight bass bleed. And the male vocals, maybe some people will say it's okay. To me, it sounded a bit hollow, for a lack of a better word. Not the most natural timbre for many instruments as well. I mean, some people could say it's fine, and yeah, for 20 bucks, I think okay if you just want something for background listening. I mean, this is my opinion. This is my subjective opinion. I mean, they're not bad or anything, but to me, the male vocals didn't sound as forward, and there was this hollow thing to the sound. Female vocals sounded much better, but again, slightly laid back in presentation. And yeah, that's probably it. In terms of the treble, there is some treble energy, but not a lot of extension, whereas you feel like some areas of the treble are highlighted, some areas are not. Probably the areas nearer to the female vocals or the upper mid-range, because some of it is there, like you can hear cymbal crashes, but you listen to some EDM music and you kind of find these high frequency sounds. They sound a bit dull, for a lack of a better word. They're a bit in the background and a bit dull. Again, not everything. Some sounds, as I said, cymbal crashes are slightly in the background, but you can hear them. But some other high-frequency sounds are just not there and sound dull or covered, for lack of a better word. So, yeah, that's it. So, do I recommend that? I mean, I recommend this if you know what I just said and you're okay with just something for background listening because you are a guy who loves flathead earbuds over anything else and you're looking for it. I mean, I don't know, like there's nothing else that I can recommend as a flathead for $20 except wired options, which I will recommend. In my opinion, they will sound better than this, but let me bring on the Space Travel comparison. And the first thing that jumped into my ears when I used the Space Travel is just, other than the excellent isolation, is just sub bass. Immediately sub bass jumped at me. Immediately it was lacking here. Another thing is mid bass quality. That's the number 2 thing. And number 3 is cleanliness of the bass shelf. And the lower mid-range started sounding normal again. Lower mid-range slightly more forward than, what is it called, the Block. But again, more clarity. Female vocals have more clarity. There is a bit small amount of sense of space. If you guys own this, you kind of know that. And the treble is more extended, and like I honestly, if someone asked me about like they're looking to buy one of them, And I will say, get the Space Travel, pay $5 more, get it without a question. You get excellent isolation, you get like few ear tips, and it's going to give you like active noise cancellation. You're going to get transparency mode. You're getting to get like 3 EQ profiles in the app, and you can control the functions in the app, along with a great low latency mode as well. Battery life, I mean, I tested with the block, it's about 6 hours, so I don't remember the battery life of the Space Travel. Even if it's 4 hours, that's a better option to me. I mean, in my opinion, mic between both of them is fine, I guess. You could say it's fine. But the Space Travel is a marvel. It's a marvel for $25. The value proposition is great, is super, and I recommend it 10 times. If someone asked me and he said, all right, Axel, but I want a flathead, and I don't like to wear IMs, again, I'm going to say get the Space Travel. It's much better. I mean, of course, opinion is subjective. Again, I'm just describing my experience, but I really, really, really highly recommend the Space Travel. I mean, I'm using them when I'm charging my other TWS. That's how good they are. They sound much better than $25. And with the noise isolation, I mean, you hear much better quality. And about the volume, they're kind of similar volume. And I mean, if you also like kind of feel attracted by the open design that you can hear your surrounding more, you can kind of use the transparency mode when you need on the Space Travel. Yeah, it's not going to be the same, but yeah. So the block is for that. Like, I mean, someone realized that they're not going to get the best sound quality, and they're okay with that, and maybe they want to use it as a background thing while they're doing maybe housework or yard work. Probably could work. I mean, just be realistic. You're paying $20. And know that I'm telling you that the Space Travel is going to offer higher sound quality. That's my opinion. That is the quick review of the Moondrop Block. All right, it's for $20. I think it has a reason. This is the first time I see a flathead true wireless design. I prefer wired for the sound quality, and I prefer the Space Travel, but it has a reason to exist for people who love it. That's it, guys. Until then, see you in the next one.